Hi folks, and welcome to this Video Some Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield, and today we're going to be looking at a Compaq Armada. Now, those of you who watch my channel regularly will be saying, well, underneath that junk that you've put on top of it, it looks exactly like your 1590DT. And I guess you would be right. It is another member of the Compaq Armada 1500 series. This is a slightly uprated one though. This is a 1592DT. Now, I bought this on eBay, and it comes with, there was a bit of a bidding war that ensued because I really wanted this. Because I have deep respect for the Armada 1500 series. I think they make great Windows 95 laptops, and certainly the Active Matrix models make pretty good gaming machines. Now, I did have a wee look at this one before I got it. Well, while I was waiting for it to arrive, I did do a wee bit of research. And found that it seems to come with a 233 megahertz processor in place of the 1590's 166 megahertz processor. I think it comes with a 3 gig hard drive as well, but I can't remember, so please don't quote me on that. But according to the eBay ad, the machine does run. So, let's have a wee look at it. It came with everything I needed and more. So, I'll have to probably unwrap the plug two-handed, so give me a wee minute. Now, I've just thought, before I plug it in, I'll take you on a tour of the machine. So, on the front, there really is nothing, and you can kind of see, because of the way the machine's been designed, you can kind of see the two speakers that are in the palm rest, and you can just about see the trackpad buttons as well. I'll talk a wee bit about the speakers and trackpad situation in a minute or so. And then you have on this side the battery latch, headphone and microphone sockets, volume up and down. There's a CD-ROM drive, which is nice. And then on the rear of the machine, we have an RS-232 serial port, IEEE 1284 parallel printer port, VGA port with one of the screws standoffs missing. Proprietary docking station connector port, and the cloverleaf lead. This machine, like a few machines back in the 90s, has its power supply built into the computer's chassis. So literally all you need to plug one of these in is a regular cloverleaf plug there, so you don't actually need a brick on a leash to plug this in. This is something computer manufacturers generally tend not to do nowadays, because it's it just doesn't actually it doesn't really seem to well, it doesn't make for a thin laptop. Obviously, you've got the extra thickness needed in the machine, for that power supply to go. Plus, power supplies can and do fail. Now, if it's a brick on a leash power supply, you can easily just, buy another one if it fails, or you can get a universal. There's no shortage of replacement power supplies available. Whereas if the power supply goes on one of these, unless I can actually find the power supply and fit it, it's kind of curtains, really. We have a vent which I believe has a fan behind it. In fact, I think I can see it. an infrared port, and a PS2 mouse and keyboard port. Now if I manoeuvre this table around a bit, then there we see that unlike the 1590DT, this machine is actually equipped with a USB port. So this came out around about 1997. USB was starting to become a thing. And it is entirely possible to get USB mass storage device drivers, not just for Windows 98, but for Windows 95 as well. Go to toastydeck.com. Nathan Lineback will provide you with some. You also have great, I have yet another modem card. That's nice. You also have PCMCIA card slots, one type 3 or two type 2, and your usual flippity floppity drive, which can be removed. Now, while I have while I have the machine, let's actually plug it in. I was wondering if this had a USB port, and I'm kind of glad that it's on the side. I mean, okay, it means, you know, they actually were able to fill some empty space, but actually means it's more accessible. Unlike newer Armada models where it's on the rear, like the E500 and the M700. And it's vertically mounted, which vertically mounted USB ports I find quite difficult sometimes to work with. And the charging light's on. Right. And immediately it's powered itself on, which means it's either run out of battery or the clock battery doesn't work. Now, I've never powered on this machine before. So, I mean, while I've seen it working in the eBay auction, I genuinely don't know what to expect. This, for example. I've not expected these artifacts on the screen. Yeah. So this is quite, screen derping aside, this is actually quite a, I knew it came with Windows Millennium Edition, and I knew that I wasn't going to keep it that way. Let's have a look at which version of Office it is. I think it's 97. Which on a 233 is absolutely fine. And it loads quite quickly as well. However, I have no intentions, absolutely none at all, of keeping this machine as a Windows ME machine. In fact, what I plan to do is to put Windows 95 on it. Its chips and technology drivers and its ESS 1878 plug and play. So basically, to all intents and purposes, it's basically just a faster 1590DT. I mean, you could get these either with Cirrus Logic or Chips and Tech graphics drivers. It actually looks, what it looks like to me is someone's either upgraded this from 95 with Active Desktop Update, which is a possibility, or 98. In fact, let's have a look. I mean, I'm not going to have a look at any personal files. Look at this. Yep, it is a 3.2 gig hard disk. I would like to replace the screen, actually, if I can. I definitely would like to do that. I'm not averse to Windows ME, I will be honest, but on a machine of this kind of caliber, no. Oh, and now it's asking me to connect to a dial-up internet service. This screen is driving me mad. It's obviously been quite a lot installed on here. But I can't see anywhere that, says that it could have been upgraded or downgraded or anything in the add or remove programs. Now, I'm currently out of CDs. So, while I can install Windows 95, I can't necessarily bind the drivers onto a CD to install those. However, I don't necessarily have to. See, I've got this wee thing. What this is a PC card compact flash card reader. And what I can do is I can copy... I've got this compact flash card here. Kingston 4GB. And what I can do is I can copy all the software I need to this CF card from my main computer. I've downloaded it all and then load it into this machine. Windows 95 somehow actually supports these card readers natively because it just sees it as a removable hard drive. So that is what I'll do. Okay, so it seems that the machine wasn't photographed with these black marks on the screen, but the picture of the machine was terrible and the auction didn't list them. So either the seller didn't tell me about them, or there's or the shipping was not the best. I mean, the machine, the box was damaged when I got it, and yeah, probably wasn't the best packed machine in the world. I mean, it had a layer of bubble wrap, right enough, but I mean, the box being damaged does kind of give me a wee bit of, yeah, makes me think it could have been the shipping company. Right, now, that's not good. I've just got my floppy disk stuck. Oh dear. This is not turning out very well, is it? Oh dear. Looks like I might have to crack open the floppy drive, see what's stuck inside it. Well, the floppy drive is completely millered as well. So, what I've decided to do is just kind of put this machine away until such a time as I can get floppy drives and, well, a floppy drive and a new screen for it. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking, well, I could pull the 1592DT to bits. You know, transplant the screen from that into this and then transplant the floppy drive also. Perfectly doable, would have a working 1592DT. However, when I got the 1590DT, it has seen me through a lot of tough times. You know, for the longest time I couldn't actually get my Presario 2240 up and running. The 1590DT was there. I didn't have broadband for quite a long time. I used the 1590DT to do the Human Body series, CD-ROM series, that I still need to finish off, by the way. And to be honest, the machine owes me absolutely nothing. You know, it's given me more than it owes, and I've only had it for 4 months, coming up 5 months. It's ridiculous. I mean, I ordered it on the 1st of January. It's the first thing I did, really. Just ordered them. was headed across to Withensea with my mum. I was sat on the motorway ordering it on my iPad, going, And I used Christmas money from Randy Carston, the PowerMac Galaxy, to buy it with. And it's just been an absolute fantastic machine. And I just feel that I would be doing a major disservice to it to pull it apart for... I mean, yes, I'm sure this is a very good machine also. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. But, nah. You know, the 1590DT now has sentimental value. I've been after a Tri-Spindle 1500 series compact with an active matrix display for a long time. 1590DT came along and just basically blew me away. I will get this one going. I will try and get a screen for this. I will try and get a floppy drive for this. It's going to take some time. These active matrix 1500 series are quite rare in the UK. So, basically a case of snap them up. I will get it going, but not at the expense of my 1590DT. No way. Anyway, with that said, I did get a free gift with this. 3Com wireless card. Must have been used with the Windows ME installation this machine has. But I'm going to keep that because it's going to come in quite useful. So anyway, with that said, thank you for watching this Videos on Frontier video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. If you like what we do, please feel free to like the page on Facebook. And also, I would actually like to advise you, keep a lookout on my good friend Billy Corr's channel, www.youtube.com/roadgeek, as he has something very special and very J-approved coming up. I'll not spoil the surprise, but suffice it to say, he's away to video something that I would very, very, very much like to see. So, with that in mind, thank you for watching this video, and please join me again for my next one.